Dear brothers and sisters, welcome to our program. My name is Muhammad.
My name is Asu.
My name is Milad.
My name is Ali.
Today our topic will be Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam. We will also ask
you questions about Imam
Ali
Hassan Askari alayhi salam.
Ali and Milad will also be sharing you hadiths on Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam.
I will give you a fact about Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam right now. Our first fact is that Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam, his father is the 10th Imam, Imam Naki alayhi salam, and his mother is Salil, and his wife is Najik Khatun. No, I have two more.
Okay. Our first question is Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam was born on the 8th of which Islamic month? A. Rabiul Awwal, B. Rajab, or C. Rabiul Thani. If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925-523-3766. I have a little a story about Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam. The story is the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam, who carries the most wisdom and knowledge of the seen and unseen, are the most fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and pass their every second in life reflecting and pondering about the most important subjects. It is written by the scholars that once our 11th Imam, Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam, who was still a child, was standing between some other children who were playing and having fun. Suddenly, a lover of the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam was passing by, but he was trapped with the scene that all the children were playing, but a beautiful child was standing alone crying. He decided to approach this child to ask what was wrong. Maybe he could help him, he said. "My dear, are you crying because you don't have the toys other children have? If you like, I could bring some toys to you." Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam replied, "Do you think I'm crying for the toys? We are not created to play with toys and have fun, but to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and seek for knowledge." The lover of the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam asked him that how he was sure about that, and the young Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam answered, "Have you not read the verse of the Noble Quran, which guides us, saying, 'What? Did you think that we created you in vain and that you shall not be returned to us?'" Noble Quran 23:115. The lover of the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam was impressed with the answer and said, "Why are you so troubled at such a young age? You have not committed any sins." Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam replied, "Age does not matter. I watch my mother every day. When she set fire to the large twigs, she used the small first. I'm afraid that may not the young children of this world be used to light the fire of hell." Allahu Akbar. The holy Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam, who was an infallible personality and a hujjat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, reflects so deeply. This answer was only a lesson to his followers to ponder over. This capturing story of Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam is a great learning lesson for us all. I'll repeat the question one more time. Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam was born on the 8th of which Islamic month? A. Rabiul Awwal, B. Rajab, or C. Rabiul Thani.
Okay, I'll give another fact about Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam. He is buried next to his father's grave, Imam al-Naki alayhi salam, in Samarra, Iraq. What is this? Okay, repeat the question.
I'll repeat the question. Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam was born on the 8th of which Islamic month? A. Rabiul Awwal, B. Rajab, or C. Rabiul Thani. If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen,
which is 925-523-3766. What is this? How are you gonna do it? Then do it.
I have a title of the title of some titles of Imam Hassan Askari Islam. One was Al-Khalis. It means the pure.
Al-Hadi.
And second one is Al-Hadi, the guide. Third one is Al-Askari, means of the military. He lived in Samarra, a military town. Fourth one is Az-Zaki, pure, pious, and righteous. The fifth is At-Taki, means pious. The sixth one is As-Samit, means silent. And As-Saris, means lamp.
Okay. Thank you, Brother Milad.
Repeat the question. Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam was born on the 8th of which Islamic month? A. Rabiul Awal, B. Rajab, or C. Rabiul Thani?
If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925-523-3766.
Next, Brother Milad, can you share with us another thing?
He doesn't have any more.
I'll say another thing. The Abbasids court poet Abu Yusuf says, "My hard life, coupled with the birth of a son of this state of poverty, made me write a plea to the Abbasid government for financial help, but I was burned. When I got disappointed, I remembered the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, and his pure progeny, descendant Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam. I went to him. I hesitated in informing him of my problems, for I feared that he might not help me because of my reputation as a court poet of Abbasids. I wandered around the Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam's house for some time. Before knocking at his door, the door opened, and to my surprise, the companion of Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam came out and put in my hand a purse, saying, "Take these 400 dirhams. My master says, cover the expenses of your newborn child with this amount. May God bless you and the child." Abu Yusuf said, "I was astounded. I neither met him as yet nor disclosed the request I entertained at heart. And here I was, given the money. I asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for blessings, the earth with the presence of such a great and generous person." Repeat the question. Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam was born on the 8th of which Islamic month? A. Rabiul Awal, B. Rajab, or C. Rabiul Thani?
If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925-523-3766.
Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam said, "The worst of people is he who has two faces and two tongues." Without any comments?
No.
Masood?
Can you repeat it again?
The worst of people is he who has two faces and two tongues.
I think it means the person with like two heads and two tongues, mean like he doesn't think before he says it or anything. I'm guessing.
I think it's he sees double things. Okay, he sees two faces and two. He says bad.
Himself as he's double and he says bad things.
He thinks himself as better than other people, and he says bad things, and he had bad face. Doesn't have a nice face. I mean, never mind. I'll repeat the question. Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam was born on the 8th of which Islamic month? A. Rabiul Awal, B. Rajab, or C. Rabiul Thani? If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925-523-3766. Also, if you want, you can answer the question, or you could you could
You can share anything about Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam
Like
or
a-
any of the other imams.
like a hadith or saying. Brother Ali.
Whoever does good deeds for the sake of the hereafter, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will amend for him his affairs in this world. Mila, do you know anything about it?
Can you repeat?
Whoever does good deeds for the sake of the hereafter, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will amend for him his affairs in this world. Oh, I think I know what it means. Like, I think it means like if you do good for like the next world instead of this one, like you're not getting anything in this world and you do it for the next one, then he gives you in this one and if you have a bunch of problems and he's gonna like split them in half or something.
Fix
them.
the problem.
Yeah, that was.
That's what
I was
you were
gonna
going to
say.
say.
Masood?
Yeah, I think that's the same thing as you were going to say. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, same thing. I have another story. Ismail says, I was sitting on the way of our 11th Imam, Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam, so that I may stop him while he passes that way and ask him for help. Prior to that, I had hidden 200 golden coins with me as a future possession for myself. Suddenly, when I was lost in my ideas, Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam passed by me. I rushed after him, stopped him, and told him about my poverty and misery and swear that I had nothing from the material sources. Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam was very much annoyed with my swearing. He told the servant to give me what was available with him. The servant put in his pocket and brought out a sack of gold and gave it to me. The Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam addressed me and said, we do not deprive anybody from our help, but you took a false oath and made Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala angry. You must never do that again and not deny the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in future and depend upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And have concealed 200 coins in a corner so that it may be of use and benefit to you on your rainy day. But beware, you will not have any approach and lay your hands upon them while you need them. Ismail says, Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam made me aware in conscience about my fault by his words. What he said did occur. One day, when I extremely needed those coins, I rushed towards the place I had buried them. But when I dug the place, I was surprised to see that there was no sign of the coins. I came to know that my son got informed about them and did an ugly act by picking them up without my permission and running away. Exactly the way Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam said, that I would not lay my hand upon them at the time of need. Thereafter I decided to control myself and put a restraint upon my faults and be a chaste and pious person before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The moral is, you should trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to look after you. You should thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for whatever He has given you, and you should never lie, as you will be found out. Even if no one finds out, Allah will always know. I'll just answer the question. Actually, Brother Milad, you know the answer to the question?
C.
That's
Wait,
correct.
what?
The answer to Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam was born on the 8th of which month? He was born in the month of Rabiul Thani, the 8th of Rabiul Thani. The next question, he's born on the same day. Some people also say the 10th of Rabiul Thani. It's either the 8th or 10th. Some people say 8th, some people say 10th. The next question. His father was Imam Ali al-Naqi alayhi salam. His mother was blank. A. What was his mother's name? A. Salil, B. Halima, or C. Nargis. If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen,
which is
925-523-3766.
If you listen closely in the beginning, I actually said his mother's name.
I'll repeat. Oh, Brother Ellie, any
The best of your friends is he who forgets your wrong against him and remembers your kindness towards him. in Muhammad?
Can you repeat it?
Repeat.
That is correct. Okay, I'll say. If you have a good friend, then and you do like a bunch of stuff against him, and maybe you steal something of his, then he'll forget the thing you did against him, and
He'll just
and then,
remember your kindness
yeah, like if you
if you help him or something.
yeah, let him
He will remember that instead of you stealing his stuff or something.
yeah,
like
like if you gave him something and then you stole something of his because you just tricked him into doing something, then he'll remember that probably, and he won't remember the wrong thing, so I won't care how much you let him come in.
It basically says he forgets the wrong things you do.
that. Yeah.
That's what a true friend does. I'll repeat the question. Imam Hassan Askari's father, Imam Hassan Askari's father was Imam Ali an-Naki. And his mother, and what was his mother's name? A. Salil, B. Halima, or C. Nargis.
If you'd like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925
523 3766. Okay. Brother Ali.
Can you share us a hadith? Or
Worship is not quantity of prayer and fast. It is how much you think of your God. You know what?
I have no comment on that.
Yeah.
Can you repeat it?
Worship is not quantity of prayer and fast. It is how much you think of your God.
Like doing all that stuff, if you do a little bit of it, then you don't really think of Allah and stuff, like you just do it because you have to. But if you do like a lot of it every day, then it shows how much you think about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
That is. Okay, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
And, Milad,
That's like basically the same thing.
Sood,
yeah, no comment.
Nook. Okay. I'd like to repeat the question.
Imam Hassan Askari's father was named Imam Ali an-Naki alayhi salam. What was his mother's name?
A.
A. Salil, B. Halima, or C. Nargis. If you would like to call, please dial the number on the screen, which is 925 523 3766.
Okay, the answer was
Nargis.
That's incorrect. It's A.
No. So, who is Nargis, Brother Milad?
I just said it. This.
Oh,
It's
that's actually right.
his wife,
And what's your last name?
Khatun.
That is correct, Brother Masood.
I know.
But the real answer was
Is Salil.
Sasil.
yeah, Salil. And Imam Hassan Askari's mother, Salil, was the best of women at her time in chastity, purity, and plenty. Piety.
Piety.
Imam Ali an-Naki alayhi salam said, praised her by saying, Salil, her, which was her name, was purified from Ervis?
Nervous?
I'm sorry, I can't read that.
Where is it?
Do it.
Where is it?
Right there. From heaven. Heaven?
Wait,
Sorry,
what
yeah.
does it say again?
Right there.
Oh, we have caller.
Envy, I think.
You
Oh, we
have
have
a
a
caller.
caller. Put the
Oh, it's
microphone.
brother.
Put the microphone.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
A hacker.
Hanged up.
If the caller would like, yeah, probably a prank caller. But if it was a real person, then sorry.
You don't. You just don't have to answer the question. You can
You can also
could just
call
share.
in
Or
hadith.
surah. Yeah.
hadith. Yeah.
Next question.
So like I was saying, was purified from envy, defect, and impurity. She is also known as Sasan, Haditha, and Halima. Never mind. The next question is Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam is known as A. Abu Muhammad, B. Abdul Qasim, or C. Abdul Ali. A hint over there is it has to do with his son's name.
Oh, the caller called back.
Caller. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay.
Once again.
When I was
Once
I
again,
think I heard something.
it was an actual prank caller.
No,
oh
I
yeah,
Yes.
my
heard
first
something.
hadith
The
was
caller's
actually
TV was pretty loud. I could
the
hear
thing
myself.
wasn't finished. I think it was the worst of people is he who has two faces and two tongues. Praise is his brother in front of him and eats his flesh in his absence.
What?
I blanked that thing.
Mm.
Do you know what that means, Masood? Or Milad?
Can you repeat
Because
it?
you're brothers. The worst of people is he who has two faces and two tongues. Praises his brother in front of him and eats his flesh in his absence. Oh, I think I knew what it meant
Oh.
before.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yes, hello? Who is this?
What is name and where are you calling from?
What's your name and where are you calling from? Assalamu alaikum.
What's your... Yes, walaikum assalam. Who are you?
My name is Say Muhammad.
Masood.
Milad?
Ali.
What is your name and where are you calling from? What's your name and where are you calling from? Yes, walaikum assalam. Who are you?
Can you put your TV lower?
Huh?
Can you put your TV
you-
volume lower?
Yeah, the volume on here.
My name is Ilhan.
Okay. Would you like to answer our question? Okay, the question is Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam is known as A. Abu Muhammad, B. Abdul Qasim, or C. Abdul Ali.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah.
Okay, the question is Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam is known as A. Abu Muhammad, B. Abdul Qasim, or C. Abdul Ali.
Abdul Ali?
No, that's not correct. Would you like to try again?
Yes. What were the answers again?
The answers was A. Abu Muhammad. That
Yeah,
is
that is correct.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali
Muhammad
Muhammad.
wa Muhammad.
Thank you for calling, brother.
What was your name again?
That's
Khan.
Okay,
Okay.
bye-bye.
Yeah, Khalafis. Thank you for calling.
That was the longest call I've ever
Okay.
seen.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Muhammad wa farju. So Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam is known as A. Abu Muhammad. Abu means father of, so father of the 12th Imam.
Yes, and he, never mind.
The next question is Imam Hassan Askari alayhi salam has the same name as which other Imam? Imam Hassan Askari. Hint. Hint. Okay. So, Brother Ali, you have anything else to share with us?
Oh, we have a caller.
It's the same caller.
Assalamu
Assalamu
alaikum.
alaikum.
Okay.
Uh,
What are you going to do?
what's your name? Where are you calling?
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Are you the same?
What?
Are you the same color?
No, yes, we know that. Would you like to answer our question?
Would you like to read a surah?
Can we repeat that?
Okay. So, seeing as though you called, I'll just ask the question. Imam Hassan Askari alayhi Islam has the same name as which other Imam? Yes. So that was the question. So okay. Imam Hassan Askari alayhi Islam has the same name as which other Imam? There's no multiple choice. Thank you. Yeah, the answer is Hassan. Goodbye.
Yeah, booyakasha.
I was like, thank you. The answer is Hassan. Yes, the answer was Hassan. Thanks to the
Imam
caller,
Hassan
Imam
alayhi
Hassan,
salam.
for giving that answer.
Allahumma
salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa
ajil.
Our last question is, which one of his titles means the guys?
No more.
A. Al-Khalif, B.
Okay.
Al-Hadi, or C. Az-Zaki?
I know the answer.
Brother Milad, can you finish it out for us? Because we don't want that guy to go.
It's all Hadi.
That's correct.
Yes,
Okay.
that is correct.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farjum. The answer to the question I asked was that the nickname that the title that means the guide is Al-Hadi. Thank you for
I'm
everyone.
afraid we have run out of time.
Yes, we've run out of time. Thank you for everyone that called today.
Yes, the one person.
There was no prize, so if you wanted a prize, you don't get one. It's not funny. So thank you for everyone that
Okay.
called today. Please join us next week at the same time and same place.
Assalamu alaikum. Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, brother. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi
Warahmatullahi
wa barakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
That's what Baba. And say your prayers. Darn, did I get that last?